You saved the day again, Woody.
You're my favorite deputy.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jeremy Steele. I'm the Executive Director of the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association and a faculty member in the School of Journalism at Michigan State University. Go Green.
Go white.
I am here with the soothing sounds of broadcast video chair Jamie Flanagan of Fraser High School to announce our video production winners in MIPA's individual category contest. Hi, Jamie.
Hey, good morning, Jeremy. We just don't wear tuxedos at our kitchen tables every day.
Well, maybe we should. Maybe we should.
We have some awards to give out, right?
We do. We have a good number of awards to give out. The individual category contest includes 103 categories in various areas of student media. We're not going to go through all of those in this session, but MIPA received 4,319 total entries in that contest. We've got a report on our website at mipamsu.org with information about the overall contest and all of our divisions. In just a moment, we're gonna announce the winners in the 11 video production categories. Winners in our other categories are being announced in separate presentations. You can view a schedule of those presentations on our website. We'll also be posting a list of award winners to our website after each presentation. 37 MIPA member student media programs submitted 395 entries into all of our video categories. Programs have been divided into two divisions based on school enrollment, with schools that have more than 1,575 students in Division 1 and schools with below 1,575 students in Division 2. Entries were judged by MIPA advisors, college faculty, professional journalists, and college journalists on Saturday, February 29th. We'll have information at the end of this presentation on how advisors can arrange to get award certificates mailed to school, mailed to advisors at home, or mailed directly to students. We'll call out the names of all of today's winners, and we're excited that we're able to show you the first place winners as well. So sit back and relax, grab your popcorn and a drink. We're gonna see some great video production examples here today. Of course, we apologize in advance if we happen to mispronounce anybody's name. Now let's get started. Jamie, please introduce this year's Video Production Award winners.
All right. Congratulations to everybody who submitted things. Things were absolutely amazing. And now on with the Video Production Awards. The first category is commercials. Division 1. Our honorable mentions go to the staff of Bloomfield Hills High School. We have an honorable mention for Riley Wilcox of Davidson High School, Julia Ames and Alex Gaylord, Lake Orion High School, Elizabeth Shands, Will Bowen, and Taylor Maines of West Bloomfield High School. Third place goes to Travis Woodman and Logan Sloan of Saline High School. Second place goes to Emily Borgonio and Jordan Knacker of Eisenhower High School. And in first place for commercial, we have Justin Sadawa and Noel Suick from Bloomfield High School.
88.1 The Biff, Bloomfield Hills Community Radio, playing all the best hits. Tune in mobily to the Biff Radio app or visit our website at wbfh.fm. Call 248-341-9234 and interact with the staff during showtimes 3 to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. Stop by to meet with the staff and see where the magic happens. Make 88.1 your top station.
All right. Division 2 for commercial production. Honorable mentions going to Dominic Sarafa from Detroit Country Day, Kaylee Ortwine from Northwest High School, Connor Shefferly from Northwest High School, Brandon Lang and Hunter Leonard from Oakview Middle School. Third place goes to Dominic Sarafa from Detroit Country Day School. Second place is Rosemary Northcote from Troy Athens High School. And our first place winner and drill, that is Tasnik and Kevin Zavala Gonzalez from Troy Athens High School.
Grit Obstacle Training is your source for Spartan, Ninja Warrior, Tough Mudder, and all other forms of OCR training. From balance obstacles like spin bike, slackline, and tear totter, to agility training to our warped walls, quintuple steps, spider wall, bouldering wall, and through wall. You can also train for strength using obstacles like the bender bar, Olympus wall, Z-wall, salmon ladder, twister, double steps, pegboard, ropes, cargo net, and multi-rig. If you're looking to take your training to the next level, come visit us at Grit Obstacle Training and achieve greatness.
Next up is the public service announcement category. Division 1 honorable mentions goes to Haley O'Connor from Davidson High School, Mitch Strum from Eisenhower High School, Jacob Jar from Lake Orion High School, Mariana Lopez and Melanie Sikora from West Bloomfield High School. Third place, Anthony Bonani from Eisenhower High School. And second place is Ryan Hammond from Lake Orion. First place, public service announcement, Seth Palmentier from Davidson High School.
The #1 holder of fresh water in the world, the Great Lakes. We all depend on them, and we are all connected through them. It supports our body, economy, wildlife, and it creates the memories we make on them. Be aware of how much water you use or where your trash is going, because all of it comes back to them. None of this is replaceable. Not the water, not the wildlife, and especially not the memories. We need to protect our lakes because they're not just for us, for those after us too.
Public service announcement, Division 2 honorable mentions goes to Anthony Quackenbush, Elliot Corbin, and Angel Delich from the Pankhouse Center, Brendan Fessel and Dan Costas from Carlson High School, Mariana Mills, Alicia Archie, Jaya Brown, Tamia Moultrie from Fraser High School, and Madison Strawn from Troy Athens High School. Third place is Katie Steiner, Susie Jerobi, and Natalia Guerrero from Grosse Pointe High School, Grosse Pointe South High School. Second place goes to Haley Glover, Allison Mitchell, Anthony O'Rourke, and Daniel Weaver from the Lapeer County Educational and Technical Center. First place, that is Madison Strawn from Troy Athens.
4.6 million American children and minors are living in homes with at least one loaded and unlocked firearm. 73% of children aged 9 and under reported knowing the location of their parents' firearms. 36% admitted that they had handled the weapons, including many whose parents had reported their children did not know the location of the firearm.
Next division is Health Public Service Announcements. Division 1 honorable mentions goes to Seth Palmentier and Mason Palmentier from Davidson High School, Alexa Chapeska from Eisenhower High School, We have Bella Johnson from Eisenhower High School and Emily Penrose from Lake Orion High School. Third place goes to Alyssa Sneed and Kyle Harmala from West Bloomfield High School. And second place is Bryce Daly from Davidson High School. And our first place winner from Lake Orion, Whitley Kennard.
Underage drinking can really cost you. It doesn't just cost you thousands of dollars if you get caught with it. It can cost your friends and family's approval, your good grades, your health, you and others' safety, and so much more. So don't let underage drinking cost you.
And our health PSA in Division 2. For honorable mentions goes to Adrian Harblum and the staff of Carlson High School. Third place is Abby Bright, Grace Yu, Jason Kemp from Troy Athens High School. Second place is Rosemary Northcote, Shaylee McLean from Troy Athens High School. And first place from the Pankow Center, Julia Wilkins.
All 10 cars for an update on that VOL. Looks like it just crashed into a light pole, 21 mile at Pamela, 21 at Pamela. Reports of possibly multiple injuries on scene. The fire department and medical are en route. End of update 1614.
Case number 18C71775. You're charged with operating while intoxicated. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
How much did you have to drink?
Maybe like one shot.
Next category is the non-animated opener. Division 1 honorable mentions goes to Ryan Hammond from Lake Orion High School, Emily Nichols and Nick Flores from Novi High School, Adar Jost from Saline High School, and we have Elizabeth Shands and Taylor Maines from West Bloomfield High School. Third place is Ryan Hammond from Lake Orion High School. Our second place is Sam Scarlett from Saline High School. And our first place winner, non-animated opener, Corey Fine, Aaron Wolf, Wyatt Odisho, and Warren Peters from West Bloomfield High School. And Division 2 for the non-animated opener. Our third place goes to Chelsea DeVolder from Northwest High School. Second place, the staff of Lakeview High School. And our first place winner, Adriana Mascal from the Pankow Center. Animated opener, Division 1, honorable mention goes to Ryan Riopel and Bailey Maloney from Davidson High School. Honorable mention for Kimberly Schamberger from Saline High School. Third place goes to Travis Woodman at Saline High School. Second place, Trevor Cherney, Davidson High School. And first place goes to Tina Pham from Saline High School. And our animated openers in Division 2. Honorable mentions go to Jacob Wasco from Hazlitt High School, Adriana Rodriguez from Lapeer County Technical Center. Honorable mention for Jesse LaRue from the Lapeer County Technical Center. And an honorable mention for Grace Yu from Troy Athens High School. Third place, Milky Manthel from Carlson High School. Adriana Harblum from the Pankow Center. And our first place goes to the staff of Carlson High School. Next up is live sports or event coverage in Division 1. Our honorable mentions go to Marquise Cooley from Eisenhower High School, Gunnar Steele from Eisenhower High School, and an honorable mention for the staff of Lake Orion High School. Third place, the staff at Davidson High School. Our second place is the staff of Lake Orion High School. And in first place, Davidson High School staff.
Going to try to get back on defense and slaps the wrist of number 1 Nate Brown on the break. I thought he had a chance to go up there and slam it home.
Colonel foul, 12, Dennis Moore is second, team third. On the floor, Colonel number
Dave Coleman is going to sub in for Brennan Densmore, who just had his second foul of the ball game pretty early. You don't want your seniors to get in foul trouble into this game, Riley. That's not a good look.
Right. Especially so early. I mean, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
30-second timeout.
A great.
And now Division 2 for live sports or event coverage. Honorable mentions for Jason Laplow from H.H. Dow High School. An honorable mention for Bella Mast and Cody Wall from Traverse City East. Third place goes to Ethan Webb and Billy Quinn from Carlson High School. And second place is the staff of Grosse Pointe South High School. And in first place, we have the staff, Hazlitt High School.
Hello and welcome live to Hazlitt High School for a much-anticipated rematch between the Hazlitt Vikings and the Fowlerville Gladiators. I'm Chuck Rosenberg alongside my partner Jake Boss. Jake, how you feeling about this matchup tonight?
I'm looking forward to a terrific matchup tonight. We saw just an absolutely stunning high school basketball game last time these two teams met. Fowlerville pulling out the victory, 103-92. What a high-scoring game that was, and we're looking forward to some more action tonight as two CACC Red division rivals go head-to-head tonight.
That's Brennan Young, the top scorer in the area, going to work early. He's averaging 24 points a game, and that leads the area. Look for Hazlitt to try to slow him down tonight.
Yeah, just an absolute beast down in the paint.
And there's the sophomore Lonnie Smith attacking early and getting a layup.
Next up is short film fiction in Division 1. Honorable mentions go to Jack Lumsden and Benji Stern from Bloomfield Hills High School. Nick Mahachek, Emma Spirell, and Ava Swider from Bloomfield Hills High School. We have Alec Bryan, Alex Gostansky, and Brendan Miller and Giuseppe Pryor from Lake Orion High School. Third place goes to Ryan Shippey and Wyatt Odisho from West Bloomfield High School. And second place, Jacob Jar from Lake Orion High School. And in first place, for short film, Tommy Digler.
Marshall!
Don't you worry nothing about me. Worry about that yellow belly.
You just sit tight. I ain't gonna let no lawman take us in.
Stop it. This isn't alive for me. I'll tell the devil you said hi.
You stop that, Herschel. We're gonna get out of this. We're gonna get out of this.
You're under arrest for murder, train robbery.
If I'm dying, I'll take you with me.
Damn.
Next up, Division 2 short film fiction. Honorable mentions going to Adrian Harblum from the Pankow Center. We have Spencer Green and Dylan Payne from Carlson High School. Ethan Webb from Carlson High School. An honorable mention for Leah Hilf, Maya Pollock, Cole McCarthy, and Evan Israel from Detroit Country Day. Third place, Anna Dorflinger from Troy Athens High School. Second place goes to Zachary Sanutko, Aiden Haggerty, Shaylee McLean, and Jason Kemp from Troy Athens High School. And our first place goes to Alyssa Underwood and Gigi Giletti from Detroit Country Day.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Scourge starting today? I don't know what it is, but like.
I don't know, man.
Hey, you know who else is fine?
Who?
Julia. Kidding, I'm kidding. Dude, Julia. So I was like, I don't know what she does. Like,
It's the
why?
curly hair, man. Like
I know, dude.
No.
It's like she's got like an afro or something. I don't know why.
Next category is the short film documentary. And in Division 1, our honorable mentions go to Whitley Kennard from Lake Orion High School, Frank Parkinson from Saline High School, and honorable mention for Riley Purvis and Dawson Higgins from Saline High School. Third place goes to Ryan Hammond and Kali Neese from Lake Orion High School. Second place goes to Max Burchill from Saline High School. And our first place winner goes to the staff of Davidson High School.
The Great Lakes make up 21% of the fresh water right here on Earth. That's 3% of the world's freshwater supply. This means the Midwest is sitting on top of one of the largest sources of life itself.
But what exactly is pushing the Great Lakes to the brink? In this special, we will dive deeper into the many challenges the lakes are facing at this very moment, and what that means for you.
Natural phenomenon, man-made threats, and controversy are making waves in this 6 quadrillion gallon force. This is Great Lakes on the Brink.
The coastal lifestyle can be one of beauty and leisure, but what if it was all washed away by the very resource it depends on? One town in particular has been left defenseless, and some residents struggle to save their homes from these rising water levels. But that threat isn't confined to just one community.
Petoskey, a hotspot for tourists and an undisputed beauty for residents, is just one of many cities located on the Great Lakes. Kendall Kinglesmith translates his love for the Petoskey way of life through his work as the director of the city's Parks and Recreation Department. But lately, he's met with a new challenge.
It's frustrating, man. I'm telling you.
The culprit for this rising frustration, rising water levels.
Well, I'm not going to lie. You panic a little bit because this is the highest the water's been in 30-some years.
And Petoskey is suffering damages lying right in the wake of this unforgiving force of nature that is showing no signs of slowing down.
It happened quick.
Just this morning, right here in Petoskey, these high water levels reached this barrier here and took out ground. Now, this ground that has been taken out is just feet away from this playground.
If we can't operate our marina, I mean, that's huge.
The higher these water levels get, the murkier the city's future becomes. The coastal lifestyle is in danger of washing out.
It isn't isolated to one spot.
Right.
And it is a massive undertaking.
In fact, all 5 Great Lakes have hit record highs in the past year and are expected to only climb further in the coming seasons. As of the beginning of November, Lake Superior was 16 inches above its long-term monthly average. The waters of Lake Ontario reached 19 inches higher. Lake Erie challenged its storm by 28 inches. And as for the connecting lakes, Huron and Michigan rested at 36 inches above their long-term monthly average. The true cause that gives rise to these water levels is elusive, but certain suspected factors impact many communities.
I know Petoskey isn't the only coastal town that's dealing with us.
In many coastal communities, high water levels have washed away roads, consumed inland bodies of water, and have flooded valuable properties.
I mean, it's all kind of new to everybody. So certainly the public is, I mean, they're curious and they're concerned.
Concerned with the uncertainty of their tourism-based economies as visitors turn away from shrinking beaches and waterlogged piers and boat launches.
The compromised areas need to be addressed now.
Water levels are a hard phenomenon to predict, and the many problems that they cause have limited solutions. The Parks and Rec Department has utilized boulders and sandbags in an attempt to keep the water at bay, an operation costing them tens of thousands of dollars.
You hope that the costs are manageable, because if they're not, I mean, I don't know what you do.
But their hard work so far has only been met with intense uncertainty.
Mother Nature is undefeated, so whatever's gonna happen is going to happen.
Rebecca Allen, DTV News.
So why are the Great Lakes water levels so high? The first step to answering this question is by looking at climate, weather, and the natural cycle of the lakes. The lakes have a cycle where the level of the water rises and falls almost every 20 years. But what does this mean for water levels? Jeff Lutz, a general forecaster at the U.S. National Weather Service in Gaylord, Michigan, explains how the weather, in fact, does affect the Great Lakes.
The weather does affect
the level of the Great Lakes. Several years ago, we noted that there was, if you may remember, there was ice cover over a good portion of the Great Lakes. With that, then we don't get as much evaporation of the Great Lakes during the winter and into the spring. The ice just kind of hung on as long as it could. And then we also then had rain over the subsequent years that was probably somewhat above normal in the Great Lakes Basin, so that helps to feed into everything. Now the Great Lakes itself goes through a cycle of every about 10 to 20 years, I think, where it rises and falls and rises and falls.
Next up is the short film documentary in Division 2. Our honorable mentions go to Adam Sheehan from Carlson High School, Haley Glover, Allison Mitchell, Anthony O'Rourke, and Daniel Weaver from Lapeer County Technical Center. Honorable mention for Braden Bivens from Oakview Middle School, and an honorable mention for Aiden McTaggart and Parker Horton from Oakview Middle School. Third place goes to the staff at Hazlitt High School. And our second place goes to Abby Bright, Grace Yu, and Madison Strawn from Troy Athens High School. First place goes to Sky Stockton from St. Joseph High School.
Well, this is my closet. So I have a lot of basics and stuff that isn't like too incredible, just like flannels and turtlenecks. I really like turtlenecks. But I really also just love to wear something poppy, like these kind of crazy patterns or sweaters like these. Middle school, I didn't really care about what I wore, except I wanted to fit in, so I would just wear kind of what everybody else wore, kind of honestly wanting to look like everybody else. I think junior year and senior year, I started to have the realization that I'm going to become my own person soon. I think from there, it kind of fireworked me being able to express who I was and what I wore. I have a little bit of everything now, just because I think my personality is a little bit everywhere. So these are my jean pillows. I made them out of upcycled denim, so basically old jeans, old family members' jeans. Is that yeah. The fashion I like to do personally, I like to dress up and stuff, but what I like most and where my future will be in fashion is working with sustainability and just stuff that can be reused or made from something. I think my teacher sophomore year asked me if I ever considered art school, and at the time I wanted to go into biology, and that thought kind of stuck with me for a long time. And then I realized, I've been drawing, painting, making little fashion outfits since I was maybe 4. So then I kind of hit the realization that art has been like the underlying thing in my life that's been constant. No matter how much I didn't focus on it, it was always there. That really taught me to be creative with my outfits every day. And I guess not just creative with outfits, but creative with the way I express myself and the way I just make art every day, all the time. Don't get this leg, okay? Don't get this leg! I said don't get it. It's embarrassing.
Next up are the music videos in Division 1. Third place goes to Callie Neese from Lake Orion High School. Second place, Hannah Mahalik from Lake Orion High School. And first place goes to Cole Bewick and Roni Kane from West Bloomfield High School.
Looking back, I see me standing there, soft wispy hair and that wide-eyed stare. How many times do we walk the same floors? The memories we store, forgotten more and more. 1,000 empty conversations drive me insane, but a young laugh's still echoes deep in my brain. Like a dream left in a bottle, drifting out at sea. Am I just a shell of who I used to be? It's almost like I can hear the ocean. I won't forget again. I've forgotten again. They say children are the future, so now I'm just the past. Nothing good can last. 1,000 empty conversations drive me insane, but a young lass still echoes deep in my brain. Like a dream left in a bottle, drifting out at sea. Am I just a shell of who I used to be?
And Division 2 for the music videos. Our honorable mentions go to Elliot Corbin, Angel Delich, Justin Stewart from the Pankhouse Center, Tommy Whaley, Alex McCoy, Anna Parcells, and Mitchell Uckland from Hazlitt High School. And honorable mention for Audrey Parks and Allison Leonard from Troy Athens High School. Our third place winner is Sloan Harris, Allison Ruert, Izzy Lee, and Miss Melissa LeVar from Oakview Middle School. Second place goes to Zachary Sanutko, Kevin Zavala-Gonzalez from Troy Athens High School. And our first place winner is Adrian Harblum from the Pankhouse Center.
Nobody's picking up the phone when it is ringing. The people never call when it is needed. Get money on my own, but help is needed, and I'm always at home. They can see the strain up in my eyes when the phone alone. Yeah, you know I'm not surprised. People that can go, it's the way that's coming by. When you see the words, that you never see the lies. People breaking bridges, the ocean rifting. Every single person replaced by millions. Blue faces, old faces is what I'm missing. And why don't people ever want me? I never get it. Because people openly with open seas. That's the reason why my circle closing. And things in my mind are floating. And all flowers die in a lonely field. Nobody's picking up the phone when it is ringing. The people never call when it is needed. Get money on my own, but help is needed. Always at home. They can see the strain up in my eyes when the phone alone. Yeah, you know I'm not surprised. People they can go, it's the way that's coming by. When you see the words, yeah, you never see the lies. Grew up in this, lot of people wanna blast the face, but I can't because they'll light me up. Me and my headphones all alone. Me and my headphones. Nobody's picking up the phone when it is ringing. The people never call when it is needed. Get money on my own, but help is needed, and I'm always at home. They don't think I go through pain and go through heartbreak. Wonder how much pain it costs the heart take. For a minute having great pain, but I hide it all with my face. see the lies.
Next category is humor. Division 1, our honorable mentions. First up, TJ Langendorfer and Colin Would from Eisenhower High School. Honorable mention for Bella Johnson from Eisenhower High School. Jacob Jar, Casey Houlihan, and Eric Maxwell from Lake Orion High School. And honorable mention for Colin Wagner, Keely Johnson, and Noel Murphy from Saline High School. Our third place goes to Simon Abadashria and Noah Brook from West Bloomfield High School. Second place for Simon Abadashria and Noah Brook, West Bloomfield High School. And our first place goes to Ryan Hammond and Jacob Jar of Lake Orion High School.
All right, kiddos, it's time to learn about script writing. All right, so, Hammond, fix my audio.
And what's with these lights? That's better. Now, script writing. It's an important part of creating stories. Luckily, if you're ever unsure if your stories are following all the little steps, we have these handy little checklists posted around the TPW room. First thing you want to know about writing scripts for TPW is to kiss your scripts. No, not like that. That's weird and unsanitary. What we mean is to keep it short and simple, or kiss. You want to keep your script short so your audience doesn't get bored. Take, for example, the people sitting next to you right now. We've barely started, and this video is already boring as hell. Once you're a master of kissing your scripts, you're going to want to make sure they're using active voice. What this means is using the sentence, verb, object sentence format. This helps your scripts from sounding boring, and it's the difference between
this terrible video is made by 2 idiots.
And
2 idiots made this terrible video.
Remember, if you could add by zombies to the end of your script, you're using passive voice. You also have to make sure you include all the relevant info in your scripts. You want the who, what, when, where, why, and how. We also have to include the so what. Explain why your audience cares about a story. Relate it to them. Make it exciting. Once you get a hang of all the bigger topics previously discussed, you're going to want to make sure you keep an eye out for these smaller little quick-fire things we're about to list off for you. Starting with, avoid using being words like is, are, was, or will be. Never use we or us unless you're speaking on behalf of your broadcast team. Remember to write in effective transitions into both sound bites and B-roll. You can use a thesaurus to help you avoid using the same words over and over again. I mean, no one does, but you sure can. Avoid profane language, because swearing on camera is f***ing dumb.
Hey!
Contractions are alright. Avoid cliches and overused phrases. Write using readable fonts. Use this, not this. Write your stories like you tell them to your friends. Use a conversational tone. Right, Brendan? Yeah. Make your dates easy to understand, but write them as they would be from the day the story will air. For example, instead of writing Tuesday the 25th, write tomorrow if the story airs on the 24th. Write phonetically so it's easy to read from a teleprompter. Never page your audience. You should never begin a story without attention all students. Now that you're a master of writing scripts, or at least better than terrible, maybe you can go about the rest of your TPW career writing pro scripts with ease. Or you can just ignore everything that you saw in this video and continue writing garbage like what we did last year.
And our humor category for Division 2, our honorable mention, goes to Emma Porter, Michaela Piggott, Kaylee Hadley from Ovid Elise High School, Cole McCarthy, Mia Pollock, Leah Hilf, and Chloe Kurlick from Detroit Country Day. Honorable mention for Jesse LaRue and Jason Tasker from Lapeer County Educational Center. Honorable mention for Kenny Pavlik, Aubrey King, Skylar Smith, and Gary Gerlach from the Lapeer County Educational Center. Our third place goes to Angel Delich, Austin Stewart, Alice Plummer, and Connor Patterson from the Pankow Center. And second place goes to Grace Yu and Jason Kemp from Troy Athens High School. Our first place winner, humor, is Ellen Bedford, Anna Dorflinger, and Zachary Sanutko from Troy, Athens.
Hello to my fellow brothers, my fellow fathers of this country. They said I would not live to see the day that America would be freed from Britain's tyranny. Well, look who's still alive. What do you want me to say? That I'm just happy to be here? No. I am beyond that. I am blessed. I am ecstatic. Today's the day we change the course of history. Today, we signed the Declaration of Independence. How does an orphan with asthma and cancer of the face overcome these troubles and learn his place? I was taught in Philly till I was 17. That's when my father passed away, and it was only me. I had 7 siblings, but they could never understand why I wanted to be a politician, why I wanted to be a man. But now I'm a lawyer, making something of myself. I demand to be heard. I won't sit on no shelf. I'm getting on my horse and going to Independence Hall. America's freedom is no issue to stall. They can't do this without me. They need my support. Despite my face cancer, I'm gonna take those Brits to court. The world will remember me. The guy who single-handedly signed his own name next to Richard Henry Lee just to make America free. No carnival, no game. The world will know my name. The world will know my name.
What's your name, man?
Caesar Rodney.
My name is
Caesar Rodney.
Wait, what's your name?
And no one's ever gonna stop me, for I am
Caesar Rodney. What rhymes with Caesar Rodney? I can't think of anything that works, so I'll just say.
Who am I? I am Caesar Rodney.
Next up are the school promotional videos. In Division 1, the honorable mentions go to Jack Blasick from Davidson High School. We have an honorable mention for Tyler Scroggins of Davidson High School. Honorable mention for Brendan Miller at Lake Orion High School. Third place, Natalie Bull from Lake Orion. And second place goes to Jackson Brown and Earl Hale from West Bloomfield Hills High School. First place is the staff of Saline High School.
Welcome to the South and West Washtenaw Consortium. Made up of 6 school districts, the SWWC offers training in 19 different career and technical education career pathways. Students who take CTE courses are more likely to graduate and build professional skills that prepare for the future. 98% of the students in the SWWC graduate high school, and 85% of them continue their education towards a certificate, associate, or bachelor's degree. The SWWC offers a wide range of classes that provide a foundation to high-skill, high-demand, and high-wage career opportunities. Don't get caught up chasing the trends. Pursue a career in technical education today. We invite you to the South and West Washtenaw Consortium.
And our school promotional video for Division 2, our honorable mentions go to Ethan Webb from Carlson High School. We have Billy Quinn from Carlson High School, Jessica Perez from Lakeview High School, and the staff of Troy Athens High School. Third place goes to Bailey Fanenstock and Madison Dabrowski from Troy Athens High School. Second place goes to Colin Costello from Hamilton High School. And our first place goes to Sky Stockton and Dylan Marquez from St. Joseph High School. And that'll do it for our Video Production Awards. Congratulations to everybody who produced content this year. It was all simply amazing. The judges were all incredibly impressed, and we thank you for your time. Jeremy, thank you for putting this all together.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jamie Flanagan. Congratulations again to all of our award winners today. Advisors can get information about how to get certificates mailed to you at school, to you at home, or directly to students at MIPA's website, mipamsu.org. We look forward to celebrating our next round of award winners with everybody soon. Stay safe, everybody. Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks. Bye.
People breaking bridges, the ocean rifting. Every single fucking person replaced by millions. Blue faces, old faces is what I'm missing. And why don't people ever want me? I never get it. Because people openly with open seas.
We didn't get the radio edit on that one.
Oh, no.
Oh, well. We'll catch that in post.